we go. We're live now. What the heck? I can't see anything in, in Streamlabs. This is hecked up. Hecked up. Here, let me reopen it. Why am I having technical issues today? I love technical issues. Hello, Age Berry. Hello, Hylian Badger. Hello. Howdy. Hello, Carton of Milk. Hello, Sekhmet. Goth, Midnight, Jay, Spoopy, Magnus. Look at you with your new sub goal. Yeah, what I do is when we hit 1,000, I change the number and make it higher. It's almost like the sub goal is a new sub goal, in a way. Game show is so good you can't wait for the video. Me too. It'll probably be mid-November when it gets uploaded. So like a month, because it's gonna take a while to get edited. My editor's doing it. Super Mario. Do 1 second. Who won game show? Smant. Smant won. Smant was the winner. Oh, what save file am I on? Okay, I'm on the right one. It's honestly wacky looking at what all my save files are. You have an 880 file, 2 500 files, and we just deleted a 124 file. The winners were the friends we made along the way. True, you're right. What mob did I vote for? I voted for the sniffer because the tough golem was dumb. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. My thought process was like, oh, he can pick stuff up. So can Allays. I know it's a different vibe of picking stuff up, like, you know, for different reasons, but it was just sort of like, I don't know, this doesn't do anything. Like, at least with the sniffer, we'll get one flower that's hardly noticeable, you know? That's how I feel. The tough golem doesn't do much. The sniffer doesn't do much either. But again, we'll get like one flower out of it. Start falling after you found the hide and seek videos. I'm glad you like the hide and seek stuff. You need to see all of it. Yeah, the YouTube video should be a good way to watch it because you'll actually be able to see what's going on. Nobody liked the rascal? Yeah, it's almost like he didn't do anything except give you an item that was worthless. No, I got 3 ads. Oh no. I know 5 streams is difficult. It is. It is. I mean, the reason I had the squad stream was so, like... I think the best way to watch live yesterday was have, like, my perspective up and then, like, one player's perspective up. Because there was only so much I could do as a spectator, essentially. Was the game show worth, like, in money? Yeah, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months. I appreciate it. Did I profit yet? No, I did not. The video needs to get like several 100,000 views if I want to make money. Or one sponsor read. Which, we'll see. Is it out? No, it'll take like a month. Thank you for the 100 bits, Jake Rat. Sure, well, that's a big number. I feel like it's easy to forget that when a lot of my videos are getting a ton of views, but 700,000 is a lot of people. Telling you don't get 3 million bucks for 2 views? I don't. If I say tank is almost at 1 million, yeah. If I say tank and if I say tank and add a mod every 5 minutes, we'll probably both hit 1 million soon-ish. So I'll be up to 4 videos with 1 million. What I think is a good view count for a video? Well, when I uploaded the first hide and seek video, I was thinking like 20,000 would be good. And then a couple months goes by and all my videos are doing like really, really well. And it's like, okay, I guess I should shoot for 100,000 and that's a good video. But now recently, a lot of my videos have been hitting 100K in a day. So now it's turned into a perspective of like, if I think this video is gonna hit like 500,000 views in a month, that means it's doing really well. Which is so stupid. Like the gun video will probably hit 500,000 within a month of it being uploaded. I don't think the horror mode video will though. Well, it actually still might. Across the floating isles. Nice furnace running wild. Very nice shot with the chain jump. Well, I guess across the floating isles is best. No, all of these suck. I'll just do Dino Nest because I get coins. How do you think the game show went overall? I think it went well. In terms of like the stream side of things and people enjoying it, it went well. Will this be on YouTube? No. I mean, it went about as long as the test run, so. Learn anything from the game show that'll help me in future projects? Not really. We got first out of the playtesters, Amethyst. It was really close between Amethyst and Mars. Maybe get a signed photo of the controller for winning? No. Why did I get both moons? Because I'm used to. I'm used to getting both. I only needed one though, so it doesn't matter that I grabbed both. Did you plan for anyone to potentially pick the correct pipe instead of the 4 on the platform? I tried to specifically word things in a way to make sure that didn't happen. So yeah. All right. Talkatoo time. Hey Pikachu. Walking the desert. Desert gardening ruin seed. Shopping in Toast Arena. Oh, I had enough coins for shopping. I should have got that first. Oh well. The electric furry. I'm asking about the game show. Well, thank you for asking. What's my PB? I don't know, like 147 or something. It's not that bad, but it's not that good either. When will we do hide and seek? Maybe there will be a hide and seek session next week. It depends on the kingdom as to whether or not I do a lot of Talkatoo or a lot of story. Like, you don't do much story in Sand Kingdom, but you do the whole story in Seaside. Just as an example. Yeah, I'd love to do another stream like the game show, but I'm not going to try and plan anything like that until after the video comes out. Because I've mentioned it. It's the most expensive stream I ever put on. After the map design, the special game mode, the controller, the other prizes, and editing, it's a ton of money. It's so much. Understandably slow, but that's just not something I can just pull out and do whenever. Hey, Ronaldo. Also, thank you for the raid, Ronaldo. I appreciate it. Desert gardening. Plaza seed, that's right here. Wandering cactus. Employees only. Oh my gosh, employees only is right here too. Good RNG. So hello, foot dab. How do you do a foot dab? Jaxie stunt driving. On the statue's tail. Ooh, I don't like on the statue's tail. Here, I'm gonna grab this checkpoint because I think it's worth it because it's close to cactus. It's a whole cherry frog. What happened to Community Clash? It sort of just died off over time. How high do you have to go for soft posh? Is soft posh the $1,000 one? Is it? I think it is. Yeah, 100,000 bits sounds right. The bit emotes are stupid. I've mentioned it before. Yeah, Eagle does have it. It's true. One of the few. It's like 5 people have it. It's barely any. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Welcome to the stream, Revis. Is that the highest? No, the highest is 5 million bits. I'll probably never commission a 5 million bit emote because no one's ever gonna cheer that much. But whenever, you know, more get unlocked, I'll just reach out to my artist to be like, hey, can we do another one? But yeah, right now the highest is 400,000, which is $4,000 cheered. And it's soft bazooka. But you know, what a fun emote. That's a lot of bits. It is. It's really dumb that Twitch has the bit emote skill that high. Who has the most bits cheered? Does it slap? No. I don't know who it is. I should know. Wait. Yeah, no, it's Cutawoo. Never mind. Never mind, I do know. Herding sheep. Spink's treasure vault. How much is 5 mil in real money? It's $50,000 given to the streamer, and it's about 62,000, I think, spent. You have the second most, you think, in bits? I haven't looked at it in a while, because every once in a while I would get curious and like look at, oh yeah, who's gifted the most subs, who's cheered the most bits, and like all time, that sort of thing. But it's probably been over a year since I've looked at it, because I just stopped, not stopped caring necessarily, but like became less like fixated on like the analytics behind something like that. You gotta be high on the gift sub list? You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people who've done a lot of gift subs. 50K sounds like a crazy amount to donate to a Twitch streamer. That's because it is. Like, realistically, the only type of person who should be giving that much money to a Twitch streamer is somebody who's worth like tens of millions of dollars. Or like, you know, 100 million plus. You know, like the point I'm trying to make is like, if somebody's giving like $50,000 to streamers, they should be worth a lot of money. Inside a block is a hard place. The invisible maze. Because yeah, it's just, you shouldn't be giving loads and loads of money to like streamers unless you can afford it. Like what I always say is people need to make sure they're taking care of themselves before they try and like take care of me. Wait, what was the other moon? It was literally just in my brain. Yeah, invisible maze. I knew it was this direction. I just couldn't remember what moon it was. Yeah, like basically, whatever you're spending on Twitch streamers should be within your entertainment budget. I feel like that's the simple terms of wording it. Not that moon. It's this one. I've played this game way too much, Red Mario. Isn't like 50K what some people earn in a year? It is. Like, again, like, there's not many people who've given that much money to Twitch streamers. Hidden room in the flowing sands, dancing with new friends. Hey, I actually have enough purples for that. What's the hardest moon for you? Volleyball, probably. Is required to give money, being here is enough. I mean, at this point, I make a sizable amount of money on ads on Twitch. So, technically, yeah. And if you're using an ad blocker, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I'm about to get 7,500 in student debt relief. I should probably fill that out because I don't actually know how the student debt relief stuff works. I might not need to. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Because I don't know the details. And I'm also not going to take Twitch advice for Twitch chat on this. I will not take financial advice from Twitch chat. Treasure of Jaxie Ruins. Overlooking the desert town. Why didn't I grab overlooking the desert town first? Twitch chat isn't good financial advice. Chat, I just said I wasn't going to take your advice. Stop trying to give me advice. This is literally what I just said. This is all unwelcomed. What if we advise you not to take our advice? You know, fair. I'm sorry, Limcube, I'm not hip enough to recognize that emote. I'm behind on the times with the better Twitch TV and 7 TV emotes. Dude, I'm getting hit with all of them. Oh my gosh. You think I know what a sus key is? I don't. Do you still not have 7 TV? No. I had one bad experience with 7 TV right as they were starting. Because people were stealing my emotes and putting them on 7 TV. So I don't want to use it. Have they probably improved by then? Yeah. Am I still being stubborn? Yeah. That's basically it. Sasuke. Well, heck. I guess you're gonna be way behind soon. Well, I mean, I don't really care if I'm behind in terms of the hip better Twitch TV and 7 TV emotes. 7 TV is offering 600 emotes, lots of partners. I don't want 600 better Twitch TV or 600 7 TV emotes. That sounds like a really easy way to make my chat super confusing to every single mobile user watching the stream. It's basically all the other chats here are like, yeah. Also, why would you watch on Twitch Mobile? Tons of people watch on Twitch Mobile. I'm not gonna argue that the mobile app doesn't kind of suck, but tons of people do watch on Twitch Mobile. It's probably somewhere between like 30 and 50%. I think, from what I remember from my analytics. I think that's like pretty average. Deep Woods Treasure Trap. By the Babbling Brook in Deep Woods. Ooh, we're doing a Deep Woods trip. Exploring for treasure. Oh my gosh, those are 3 Deep Woods moons. Let me grab some purples real quick. That's such a weird set of moons to get. Please behind the rock wall. Oh, that's the prediction. I was so confused at first. Like, why do people want behind the rock wall? Why does that moon matter? Chat, wanna know something exciting? Wanna know something exciting? What? I know I could just say it, but I like, you know, forcing engagement by having people have to respond in chat for me to do an answer. But I'm going on an apartment tour tomorrow. It's my first proper apartment tour. I get to start adulting. I've been adulting for a while. I just have been doing it on easy mode. I've been doing it on easy mode. There's a way to put it. But yeah, I hope the place ends up good because it is cheaper than most of the other places I have looked at. Do you have a set of questions to ask? Yes. Like, do you have good internet? That's the big one. What are your internet options? Because if they have bad internet options, I can't do my job. Do you have good internet? And if yes, can I move in tomorrow? No, I want to move in January. I already know how much space I want. I don't want a studio. I want a 1-bedroom. The catch is, I've mentioned this to you before, chat, I think. I want to get a 1-bedroom apartment, not so I can have a bedroom, but so I can have an office. The part that's not the bedroom, I'll just have like a pull-out couch or something. And yes, that is unironically the plan, because I want an office space. So I just want to use a 1-bedroom apartment. You're actually going to do that? Probably. The Hard Rock and Deep Woods. Past the Peculiar Pipes. I'm going back into Deep Woods. First off, why? I don't want to spend money on a 2-bedroom. You know how expensive that is? It's rolling rock, right? No, it's hard rock. Could we check? You work in your living room? I need a lot of space. Because I hate not having space. This is the way to put it. I have no space in my room right now. And you know how much it sucks to do the arts and crafts stuff for my videos, chat? I literally put the cutting machine on the floor. It's horrible. I have this $400 piece of machinery, and it just is on the floor. It's on the floor right now still, because I have nowhere to put it, because I don't have the proper space to put any of the arts and crafts stuff. I work off of a drawer. Like literally that drawer in the background is where I do like all the work for the arts and crafts stuff, because there is no space on my computer desk. Like, I need room, and also having a separate workspace seems nice. So yes, I am unironically thinking just doing a 1-bedroom, treating the main part of the apartment like a studio and the 1-bedroom like an office. And I'm content with that, because I don't want to spend several hundred extra dollars to get a 2-bedroom. Why do I keep capturing that? What was the other moon? Tower? Okay, let's just warp here. Is living on a couch sound night to me? I'm gonna get a pull out. I'll get a good like mattress topper. I'll be fine, chat. I'll live. Stretching your legs. Cracked nut and crumbling. Oh my gosh, all these moons are so good together. I feel like making it like an actual studio would be better than a couch. Yeah, but I like form and function. Because if it's a pull-out, I can make the room look nice while also still having a bed. Alternately, I'll cave and I'll get a Murphy bed, but you know. Does it get a sleeping bag? Save money glitch? True. What if it's harder to actually sleep because it's uncomfortable? I have never had that issue in my life. Sleeping on various things. It'll be okay. I'll buy the nicest pull-out couch I can. What about guests? We can share the pull-out couch. I don't know anyone in Cincinnati. Chat, the fact of the matter is, I want office space, but I don't want to spend several hundred extra dollars to get a 2-bed. Isn't it technically pull-out bed and a push-back-in couch? I mean, I guess. The office space is a write-off on taxes. Yeah, but that doesn't save me as much money as you would think. Like, Fir has problems with sleep. No, I don't. What are you talking about? You're making stuff up. I literally get like 8 hours of sleep every night. And I like never wake up at night. Tucked away inside the tunnel. Fire in the cave. Flower Road Run. Did you've said this on stream before? I have not said I get bad sleep, and if I have, it was probably people misconstruing the fact that I go to bed at 3 a.m. Yes, I still go to bed at 3 a.m., but I get 8 hours of sleep, and it is consistent sleep. I don't wake up. Going to bed at 3 a.m. does not mean I get bad sleep. It means that's when I go to bed. Didn't you have like a headache a couple of days ago? That's my allergy seasonal stuff. I have noticed that around the time seasons change, sometimes I will get bad headaches. It is pretty normal, and I have dealt with it for a very long time. You don't sleep? Fair. Sleep is for nerds. You miss Mari having a gun? Yeah, the gun's pretty helpful. Are you saying you wake up at 11 to 12? Yes. My alarm is set for 11. Alright, Flower Road, I think it's Run is one of the moons I can get right now. And then there's another, but I forget which one it is. I think I'm just going to grab those two because I don't think it'll take very long. Do I eat breakfast? No, but my eating habits are a completely different discussion than my sleeping habits. I don't want to get Flower Road Run. It's not close enough to tucked away inside the tunnel. Back way up the mountain. I can get that with Flower Road Run. Actually, no, Flower Road Run is slow. I think I want to get back way up the mountain with tucked away inside the tunnel. Tucked away inside the tunnel is just under here. Nice clip. Got a job? Pog, that's exciting. And there we go, done with wooded. Yeah, going off the topic of Fir, please get a normal bed. I'm excited. I hope the place I'm looking at works out. Because if it does, it's cheaper than a lot of the other places I've been looking at and haven't toured yet. Because I'm reaching the phase, chat, where I'm going from like looking at places online to actually going on tours. And this first place I'm touring checks a lot of the, you know, the boxes I like from just looking at it online, but it's cheaper than a lot of the options. It's a lot cheaper. That's 135,000. Thanks. Crazy that it's that high already. Is the location good? Yes. Like, I like the location. Like, I'm not gonna go into like super detail because I don't want to like dox myself, but yeah. Cheap crossing. Oh, did I not grab that checkpoint? Unzip the chasm. Treasure in the spiky waterway. It's a weird set of moons. Is it near a skyline location? I don't. It doesn't matter if it's near a skyline location or not. That's not what decides whether or not a good location in the Cincinnati area is. It's not about whether or not there's skyline nearby. Is it near a wishing well? Does it have bread? What are you guys even talking about? I think we get cheap crossing first, then we do the clip to get treasure in the spiky waterway. Is it a mineral? Guys, we're not playing 20 questions. Oh, 16 BNB, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. I appreciate it. Whittling it down. You guys are like trying to dox me. This is hecked up. How's the sound isolation? Here, let me see what the Talkatoo moons are first. Dropping the Lake Lamode. Jump, grab, clean, and climb. Dory Backrider. What was the first moon? Something Lake Lamode? Shopping. Yeah, we can do shopping. Shopping's good. So, sound isolation? I don't know yet. And that's I feel like that's gonna be a tricky thing to figure out for a lot of places, because like you never know if you know, a tour guide, like the person who's trying to sell you the room, the apartment, you don't, I mean, they're not necessarily gonna be 100% honest about like how the sound is. Like, I'm not gonna be able to ask them about that, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, the soundproofing is horrible. Get a pull-out soundproof recording. True. How can they know unless the neighbors allowed? Yeah, true. I mean, at the end of the day, I just need it to be enough to where I don't get kicked out. You know? Like, I don't really... It doesn't really matter for me if, like, I can hear other stuff. Like, my parents watch TV right outside my room all the time. I can hear, like, all of it. But you guys can't hear, like, any of it. Unless my dad, like, coughs or sneezes really loud, and then sometimes people say, bless you. I'm not the loudest streamer. I'm not. Doesn't need good internet. I mean, good internet's the, like, the #1 priority. Like, do I have good internet options? Which is really funny, chat. I just mentioned, like, yeah, you guys don't hear my dad unless he, like, does a really loud cough or sneeze. He just did a really loud sneeze. I don't even think he's upstairs. I don't think you heard it, though, because I wasn't talking at the time, but if I was talking at the time, you probably would have heard it. Moved where CJ lives? I think CJ is sharing a house with people. Like, I think CJ has the streamer house. No! I hate it when I do that. You would hate to be the neighbor of the streamer house. Well, I mean, if it's a house, you have space between the houses, so, like, be fine. Over the fuzzies above the swamp. On a tree in the swamp. A butterfly's treasure. So my parents have a dog. Yeah, I have to get used to saying my parents because when I move out, I won't be able to say I have a dog anymore. Astrology, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I appreciate it. Also, I didn't get to read your message. It seemed like it was nice. Give me a second. I wasn't there to see it happen live, but you watched the VOD of the game show basically one sitting and stayed up way too late. You really enjoyed it. It was super good. Hope it doesn't break up to you. It didn't. It doesn't break for me. Don't worry. The money I spent is money I set aside to be spent for stream. Like pursuing the project, the expectation was to lose money. Caged gold, moon shards in the jungle, inside the rising stone pillar. Though I appreciate the support from everyone, because if it doesn't lose money, that's really cool. Because it definitely justifies the idea of putting together like bigger projects in the future. How did your parents feel when I started streaming? Well, when I started streaming, it wasn't my job. It was just a fun thing. Love to see more projects like that for sure. If this one does well enough, I can see about making it happen, but I can't make any guarantees because, like, it's not just me who, like, put in work to make that happen. Like, I'm not the only one who has to make a commitment to be like, all right, I'm gonna work for, you know, 50 hours to do this. Twist and turn up treasure on the mountain road. Favorite costume? I like the Explorer, like the backpack it has. I don't like the Explorer hat though. So a big creative project, kind of hard to pump those out even once, let alone somewhat commonly, even a big ask. Yeah, well, I mean, again, we'll see. Like, if it's something where I have the opportunity to do something like that again, I want to. It just depends on a lot of ifs. Cave gardening. And below the cliff's edge. Also, Mr. Bagel, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate it. I had to watch the VOD for the game show, but the game show was awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Hopefully the video does well and people like it. Wrecked rock block. All right, we're gonna get that moon instead of shards, because shards is just a bit out of the way. All right. Done with Lost Kingdom. Yeah, I'm just super happy it went as well as it did. There was so much, like, pressure. Well, maybe not pressure is the right word, but there was a lot of stress that, like, what if people don't enjoy this? World record for this category? Yeah, 136 sounds right. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Were you nervous before the game show stream started? Yeah. I mean, there was some last minute, like, issues with things too. Like, I didn't think we would need 30 minutes to set up. But, Poos, which was dead. CJ had an issue. I think Small Ant was fine. And Crafty was fine, but CJ and Pooh both had like a couple issues with getting every. Wait, no, Small Ant had an issue too. The Small Ant, for whatever reason, he couldn't open up the homebrew menu. So he wasn't able to get the custom save, so we had to like update his homebrew firmware. So like literally everyone except Crafty had like an issue. You wish you could homebrew, but it's a squared switch and a full wall. Your dad will accidentally brick it. Yeah, if you're using a shared switch, I would not recommend modding it. That's just, you know, not fair to the other people who use it, right? It's not fair at all. They appeal for this category to me. A lot of the time it's just like, it's something to do on stream and just chill with chat. And it's like a bit different every time. I think that's the appeal. Left at the cafe. One man's trash. How do they take out the trash? What's a trash moons? Easily able to undo a homebrew switch. If you're interested in homebrew and stuff, I would Google it. I'm not the person to provide this information. First time catching your stream live? Hey, well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You wish your switch wasn't passed? Yeah, a lot of new switches you just can't even mod without like doing hardware changes. It's ridiculous. Shopping in New Donk City. Girder sandwich. And secret girder tunnel. Best moon in the game on top of the rubble. It's just sort of sitting there doing nothing. No! Wait, I'm good. All right, let's warp. Great job on the game show yesterday. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So much work went into it, and it makes me very happy that people liked it. Why is every Metro Moon girder something? Because there's a lot of girders, I guess. Kingdoms that cascade, it's just on like a broken Odyssey and it's just sort of sitting there. It's one of the most pointless moons in the game. Some of the best streams you've seen? Thank you. The maps were really good. Just A Cupcake did a very good job. They're a very talented and competent ROM FS modder. Jumper up hero. Dizzying heights. Who piled garbage on this? Whoops. I didn't mean to press that. Look at all those pops in the chat. Love to see it. Hope you're doing alright, Chrono. It cost you the day. Wait, did you take the day off work for it? What the heck? I didn't know my content was at a point where some people would take a day off for a special stream. But you know, valid. I did put a lot of work into it. Do you have any plans for the game show in the future? There will be a video. And it'll probably come out in like a month from now. Because it's going to take a while for my editor to work on it. But it will be out eventually. Yeah, mid-November's the goal. Which, honestly, not a bad time to upload it if it does really well. Metro Kingdom slots. Inside an iron girder. City gardening plaza planter. Favorite parts of the pick a pipe section? I'm so glad that worked. Do you know how afraid I was that somebody would accidentally go back in the pipe? Like somebody was like jumping on it. Somebody was like jumping on it. I'm pretty sure. I think somebody even ground pounded on the pipe. I was so nervous. It could be ruined before it started. Yep. It could have been, but it didn't. Alright, let's warp. We gotta get Plaza Planter, and then we'll get our next 3 moons from Talkatoo. This has been a really good metro, by the way. Like, dang. A moon shard's under siege. Motor scooter escape. Well, now it's giving me the bad moods. Bullet building. Bullet building's pretty fast. I might just get the 3 musician moons and then bullet building. I honestly thought you had recreated the one casino boss fight in Sunshine at first. Nope. It was just a joke, sort of like trivia show. And it was fantastic. Thought that too, but Jeopardy made you so happy. It really is funny because I wasn't joking. I basically watched zero Jeopardy. So I essentially had no idea what was going on, but I was the host. All right, let's do bullet building and then we'll be done. Honestly, that warp probably was slower than just leaving City Hall. Love me some Jeopardy. Yeah, honestly, like my most experience with Jeopardy is like throughout like elementary school and high school when the teachers were like, all right, to like practice for the test, we're gonna play some Jeopardy. And I mean, that was pretty great. Because it's like, oh, we don't really have to do work. Let's go. I love not having to do work. The Jeopardy on Tuesday was so sketchy, though. There were no consistent rules or anything. It sort of just went. Mitochondrian, they give the tier 1 sub for 5 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes for the month. Thank you so much for the resub. We're exiting an era. People don't know what Jeopardy is. Fair. And I don't know the TikTok trends. How hard was it to convince the map maker to take the conviction? Not that hard, but it was a lot of work. And when I say a lot of work, I mean like the hours put into the project from a map making perspective. It's like a ridiculous amount. Got some of the amazing streams? Thanks. Top of Let's Fir Arch. Ooh, that's a good one. Slip behind the ice. Behind Snowy Mountain. Okay, I can work with this. How long did it take you to learn all the moon names? Just still, I did a lot of all moon speedruns, so you sort of just get used to the names. I don't know. Doing Talkatoo percent today. Talkatoo, the bird speedrun. Entrance to Shiveria, okay. Have I done Talkatoo 100% before? I've done Talkatoo all moons. You know, I don't know if this moon is worth it, but I'm gonna grab it. Like, it's definitely one of the longer moons in this area, but maybe it's worth it to grab. I don't know. Uncle Finney, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 3 months. I appreciate it. Here's a sub for the awesome game show stream. Thanks. Appreciate it. Again, I really appreciate all the support after that stream because it was a lot of work to put on. Test run go as well as the main run? No, but that's why the test run was there. Like, you have the test run, so any last minute issues can be figured out. Any funny stories from the test run? Not really. The Jeopardy questions were harder, so a lot of them ended up getting nerfed. Here, whatever. Let's go this way. Can I tell some of the old questions? Well, the big one that stood out was, what was it? It was the question referencing who Mario was named after, like what their job was, and it's like real estate developer or something like that. I just sort of expected like, oh, nobody's gonna know this. Can't believe no one knew the year for DK. Yeah. I mean, some people were close. I think somebody said 82. I try and stream 5 days a week, and the content I do on stream is usually speedruns or challenges, so I guess 5 times a week on average. Sometimes it'll be less, and sometimes it'll be more. I don't know why I'm going this way. That was dumb of me. That was a really way to do that set of moon shards, but whatever. What do I think Odyssey 2 will be announced? Never. Which kind of sucks, but you know. There'll be another 3D Mario at some point, but I don't know if it'll be Odyssey 2. Awesome, that's the moon I wanted them to give me. Should make a Mario Maker, but 3D Mario. I always say this when people mention 3D Mario Maker. Most Mario Maker levels suck. So if you had a 3D Mario Maker, which is, you know, significantly more complicated than a 2D Mario Maker, the levels would suck more. Like, if most Mario Maker levels are here, most, like, 3D Mario Maker levels would just be down here. Like, it would drop. Like, sure, there would still be some, like, really good, really cool things, but most of it would be, like, way down there. Whoops, I didn't split. Gap in the ocean trench. On the cliff overlooking the beach. Slip through the nesting spot. All of these are good moons to get. But yeah, I'm content with just getting a normal Mario game instead of a Mario Maker 3D Mario. Should do hide and seek in Mario 64. I suck at Mario 64. Well, maybe that would be the fun of it, because people would, because people, like, I feel, look at a lot of the hide and seek stuff in Odyssey and are like, oh, Fir's one of the best. I could be one of the worst. It could change around. Because I suck at 64. I hate the controls. C4 slaps, what do you mean? I mean, I don't like it. You're allowed to like it. Like, I'm not gonna disacknowledge that it's like a landmark game and super influential, but that doesn't mean I have to enjoy playing it, because when I played it, I did not enjoy it. You can do multiplayer in SM64? I'm pretty sure there's a multiplayer mod for that game. I enjoy watching speedruns of 64? Nope. I didn't grow up playing 64, so I just don't care as much about it. In fairness, though, I don't really watch a lot of speedruns anymore. I mean, the only time I want to say I was really consistently watching, like, speedruns on Twitch was when I watched a lot of Sunshine back when Raisefire used to stream it. But yeah, generally though, I don't think I really have ever watched many speedrun streams. At least not consistently. Like, I feel like a lot of my, like, history of watching stuff on Twitch has revolved around watching things that I don't have any relation with. Like, I don't know, I guess for me it's nice to watch things that are, like, different from what I do, if that makes sense. Like, as an example, most of the content I watch on YouTube, or at least a lot of the content that I watch on YouTube regularly that is gaming content, is Minecraft. It is Minecraft content. Who would have thought? I know I've gone through phases on Twitch of like watching a lot of sim games. I mean, I still sort of like watching those games. I just don't watch them as regularly. I had a Mario Maker phase on Twitch. Some Minecraft content. I like Hermitcraft. I also like videos like Fundy makes or like Mysticat makes. I will say a disclaimer, I am friends with Mysticat, but I do genuinely watch their content. Like I don't watch all my friends' YouTube videos. It'd be cool if I could, but I just can't. Make this person's whole career. Mysticat is a lot bigger than I am. I'm not making anyone's career here. I've referenced that I watch Hermitcraft, which is like one of the biggest Minecraft SMP servers, and so other people who all have like over 1 million subs. All right, on our way to luncheon. Honestly, this has been a pretty decent Talkatoo, I feel. Mainly because of that metro. That metro was sick. They only have 1 million. That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. All right, Talkatoo, give me luck. Your name's Jazz. I've been watching your content on YouTube and find yourself here. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you like the YouTube stuff. And I'm glad you like the content as well, K6. Shopping? All right, that's an easy one. Overlooking a bunch of ingredients. Also an easy one. Climb the cheese rocks. Also pretty decent. We definitely take these moons. My talk 2% PB. I think it's like a 30 something, or no, 40 something. Like a 47. I don't know if we're gonna beat it or not, but we'll try. I sort of just like doing Talkatoo on some of the stream days where I just want to like wind down a bit and chill with chat. Like, I don't have anything special planned today. There are some things I want to try and schedule soon. I don't have any like modded stuff ready to schedule, but there's some stuff that's like not modded that I want to try. Like I want to do a Nuzlocke soon-ish. I don't know when I want to do the Nuzlocke. Because I don't know when I will be able to work on the Nuzlocke video. And that's sort of like determines when I want to, you know, actually do a Nuzlocke on stream. Piled on the salt. Which game? I haven't decided yet. Is this an ingredient 2? Top a column in a row. These are all like great moons. Basically that bird I keep talking to will give me the names of moons, and those are the moons I have to collect. And then we beat the game doing that. Yo, Shoujo, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Raiders. Also, Kazix, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. How was the stream? How'd things go? Hope you're having a great stream. Thank you. We're just sort of like chilling today. I didn't have anything special planned, so we're just doing a Talkatoo speedrun. Taking notes, spinning athletics. Fork flick into the summit. Oh my gosh, we got both the Forks moons. Dude, I really am just getting unfathomably lucky today with Talkatoo. And that's how we know the next run is going to be horrible. Magnus, thank you for gifting a sub to Shoujo. I appreciate it. Enjoy the sub, Shoujo. Thank you so much, Magnus. And Shoujo with the 10 gifted. What the heck? What did I do to deserve that? Thank you so much. Holy egg. You rated and you're gifting subs? What did I do? It must be my birthday. My birthday is in August. That's crazy. It's honestly absurd to me how many subs we have. We have 1,100. That's so many. Like, what the heck? You're very cool. Well, thank you. You're cool. And also very good at Mario Maker. All right, which moon is it? Taking notes, okay. I was watching a VOD of yours from 2020 of an 80% run, and it had me curious what your current PB is in 80%. Probably the same thing it was in 2020. Because I don't run 80% anymore. Which this actually reminds me, since I'm thinking about Mario Maker. Something interesting about like the whole game show thing, chat, is I've So I've always liked the idea of putting on like little contests and stuff like that. Something I was originally putting work into planning to do, but I scrapped, was similar to what happened Tuesday, but with Mario Maker. Taking note, swing and magma. All the cracks are fixed. So like I originally had the idea where I would get a ton of custom maps made for Mario Maker and put on a little like 4-player like competition game show thing where people would compete in like custom levels. That never happened because I was struggling too much to, like, there were two issues. One, I didn't have money to pay people, and I wanted to pay people because, you know, getting like people together to like help me with something and, you know, not paying them kind of sucked. And I also just couldn't get together people. It was too much work. And then it just didn't end up working out. Like a lot of the people I reached out to, like one of the people I reached out to was the guy who runs the like, whatever year Mario Maker thing. So like for the anniversary stuff, because they have a lot of experience bringing people together for custom stuff. I didn't get a response from them, so. And there were other instances like that too, where it was just, I was struggling to actually like find people and get responses. But I am glad I got to do something in the same like vein or idea. Especially since it's in a game I'm more familiar with. Golden Turnip Recipe 2. A Strong Simmer. Magma Narrow Path. Let's do Magma Narrow Path. Because all of these are pretty slow, and then we'll get the meat. But yeah. So I guess what I was trying to say there is, in a way, what like the Moongit show became was like sort of built off of what the Mario Maker thing I tried to put on never turned into, because it never became anything. And I think it's probably a good thing it didn't work out for the Mario Maker thing, because I think like Community Clash being something I tried in a few games and failing with it, like it just didn't work out. I was spending too much money and getting like no return. Like I think it's good it failed, and when I pursued this idea of like a game show in Odyssey, I had like a whole different like perspective on like what will make this good content and what will not. Because when I was originally doing Community Clash, I was way too fixated on like big numbers and being like, oh, it's $1,000. But in reality, I don't think from a viewer perspective anyone cares that it's $1,000. Hey, we got another gold. This really is a good Talkatoo run. Holy heck. Yeah, it definitely became a learning experience where it's like, oh, maybe I should be spending more money on creating cool content than having a big $ cash prize attached to, you know, a competition. Like the custom controller that I got made was not that expensive. Like it was expensive. I spent over $200 on it. But I feel like that controller is so much cooler than like being like, hey, you win $500 or $1,000 or whatever. you know? Also, DNTF, thank you for the redeeming smile, guys. We can get some smiles in the chat for that. Custom control is fresh. It is. It's like, again, it's something that's so much cooler to win. And it's still fun from a viewer perspective too, because it's like, oh my gosh, they get to win this cool trophy. Than just being like, oh, it's $500 or oh, it's $1,000, because like, oh, everybody's already done that. I don't know if people care anymore. Unless it's like 10,000 or like 50,000 or whatever ridiculous numbers the top YouTubers are doing. But yeah, I just think a trophy is so much cooler and so much more meaningful than a cash prize. And I think that's especially true the more you get bigger creators involved, because a lot of big creators make good money. It depends. But I have a better perspective of like over the last like year, I've gotten a better perspective of like what ad revenue on a website like YouTube means and what sponsor revenue can mean. Because before my YouTube got big, my only real perspective on sponsor revenue was a Raid Shadow Legends Twitch stream. So yeah, what does the controller look like? White Pro controller, golden buttons, a golden Odyssey Moon logo where the Nintendo Switch logo is, and then on the back it said Moon Get. So it's really cool. It feels like a trophy. It sort of has that like gaudy sort of look to it without being like too much. But I mean, even then, if it was just like a full metallic gold painted controller, it would still fit as a trophy, in my opinion. Because again, it's a trophy. It's supposed to be like a little gaudy. Did I get the custom controller? I'll link the store in the description for the YouTube video. But if you're looking for something like that, like I just found a store on Etsy that I liked. They already had a design very similar to what I was looking for. So I asked them if they could add a little bit to the design that was already available in their store. So. You never got to see the box? You see the Pro Controller box in the background? That's the box. So no complaining. You totally customize your own controller like that? Yeah, there's like tons of stores that'll like do it for you. And like you could probably even find people who do custom commissions, or you could learn how to do it yourself. Like you could just do it with decals, you could actually do full-on painting. There's plenty of different ways to do it. Like I even delved a little bit into the idea of like painting controllers. Like I painted a few GameCube controllers. There's a ton of guides for that stuff apparently. So I painted a few. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Awesome. Doing all right. You have a ton of vinyl sitting next to me. Oh yeah, you could probably do like a vinyl, you know, decal for it. Keep it simple. I should buy some like fun stuff like that for my Cricut and just like make cool stuff. Because all I use my Cricut Maker for is cutting paper. And it can cut so much more. Like, heck, I could probably just make my own stickers if I wanted to with that thing. They can do a lot. They can. And I just cut paper, though. No. A Cricut, which is spelled C-R-I-C-U-T, is a cutting machine. So you like put something in it and it'll like cut out precise shapes. You have fur stickers on your water bottle? Nice. There's so many possibilities with just one piece of paper. Exactly. There are. But if you have more materials, there's even more possibilities. You just cut them yourself? Hey. Do the pay-per-views normally get more views than the highlights? Yes, but I think the last one is an exception because it's not as good of a video. I experimented with the format a little bit for the paper videos and it just... Like, people still like the video, it's just... You can tell based on the watch time that people are less interested. Which I think is fair, because I'm not as proud of that video. And I'm not, like, just saying that, I just don't think it's as good of a video. But it was a learning experience, which is good. Like, I don't regret uploading the video. Not at all. Like, there's a lot of value to finishing and putting stuff out there. Had I just, like, decided, like, no, this isn't good and started the video over from the beginning, I probably wouldn't have really learned anything. I tried Disney Dreamlight Valley. No. I watched a stream of RT Game playing it, though, where he, like, crashed the game. So there's that. Ooh, that felt close, but we got it. Not bad. When's my next YouTube video? Sunday? It's a longer one. It's like 28 minutes. It's the shadow clone, the cosmic clone mod. I've been going back and forth on what the thumbnail and title should look like for it. Because the first thumbnail I made didn't look good. I think the current one looks good. And I have like a kind of weird title for it right now because I think it might do better if I call it what I'm calling it. It's hard to know because it just feels like a hard idea to sell in terms of a video. Because it doesn't have something short and snappy like Mario Odyssey, but I have a gun. Like, that's super quick, snappy, easy to understand. Like, saying something like Mario Odyssey, but I have clones chasing me just feels weird. And then other things like... Yeah, just none of it pops. It doesn't, none of it feels like it really pops. Poking your nose in the plaster wall. Inside a block in the castle. Past the moving wall. I can get past the moving wall because that's really close. But the other two I'm pretty sure suck. Mario Odyssey, but I'm Naruto. No. Yeah, block, like, works. Because if I'm right, it's the one right over here. Oh, is it not this one? Frick! There's so many blocks in Bowser's Castle! Alright, we'll do plaster wall then. Because I think there's so many poking your nose moons too. Like, this could be wrong. Okay, it's not.
Mario Odyssey, but I'm being constantly hunted by a dinosaur. That would be kind of funny if you were able to do that. Just like constantly having the T-Rex chase you in every kingdom.
But I don't think it would work very well. I don't think it would work very well. So I think this can sub... No, I think it just barely misses sub 150. Because I don't have a very good moon. And yeah, I don't think it's a PB, but it's still a good run. Why'd I try and warp? Mario Odyssey, but you have to pay income tax based on how many moons you have. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna do that, but I do have an idea that might be cool. I should write it down still. Mario Odyssey, but the IRS is after me. That's every Mario Odyssey run. I've never seen Mario pay taxes on those coins. Semi-transmitter box behind chat like you have for the splits. I've considered it. Incense, thank you for the tier 1 for 6 months. I appreciate it. Also, I'm not doing like an ideas thing right now, chat. So no need to like spam chat with ideas. Save it for if I do another like doing your ideas in SMO again. Which maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows? Sub 150? I think we're just barely not sub 150. Thank you for the game show, by the way. It was so much fun. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Again, the video will be coming out probably like a month from now. And hopefully it does well. I get the clickbait small end of the video, chat. I can be like, have a space in the thumbnail or something. And title it something like, I hosted a Mario Odyssey YouTuber game show or something like that. Do you think he likes that? I mean, he knows. I feel like everyone understands. Also, he was in the video. All right. Do you think you would have won if somebody else had hosted made the game show? I don't know. Swan and CJ are both really good at the game, so. 150-17, and he won. Well, this is there was no guessing. There was no guessing, chat. 150-17. How does that compare to my PB? Dang, I have a 47. That's really impressive. I guess I was already 6 minutes behind when I got to Metro. It's crazy I saved 3 minutes in Metro. That's ridiculous. All right, chat, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and while I'm going to the bathroom, I'm gonna play an ad. Please behave while I'm gone, okay? All right? All right? Behave? All right, I'll be back. Is it gonna play? Ad, play. If I... All right, it played.
Gonna start.
Hi, chat. Don't you know the health risks of typing soft pop in the chat? Don't you know the risks? Don't you know? Please tell me the risks. Your mouth will get stuck like that. It'll just keep going like... and it just won't stop. Oh no, I can't stop. Exactly. That's the point. You say that like that's a bad thing? Do you want to do this forever? You'll get, your cheeks will get sore. Why would you want that? My TMJ says no. What? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Philly. What's the TMJ? Is the jaw joint. Oh. I'm not that smart. I'm sorry. I am sorry. All right, Talkatoo run number 2. TMJ, too much jaw. True. That's exactly what it means. I missed the opportunity to say Talkatoo. How do you know I didn't? You know, it's Talkatoo. So if I say Talkatoo, how do you know I'm saying Talkatoo or Talkatoo? You don't. Why did I grab that? I'm just so used to doing like all moons and stuff like that. It always gets me. Whoa. I wonder if when the next ads play in like 22 minutes and 6 seconds, if it's going to be, how do I word this? If it's going to be 30 seconds of ads or a minute of ads. Because I ran a minute 30 during when I went to the bathroom. Which should get rid of a minute and 30 seconds of the auto ads, but I don't know if it only gets rid of a minute or if it gets rid of the whole minute 30. If it only gets rid of the a minute, it might be worth it for me to do a minute 30 ads instead of a minute ads, but do it every 30 minutes instead of every 20 minutes. That might just be more manageable. I don't know. Do I have anything else planned for tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm not streaming, and the only thing I have planned for tomorrow is I'm gonna eat pizza because it's Friday. I have to. And then, that's my first apartment tour. Which again, hopefully it goes well. I like the place. I like it. Like, I want it to be good. Mainly because it's less expensive than the other places I like. And less expensive means I save money. Is it in a good neighborhood? It's fine. The way to explain it is it checks all the boxes I want while being cheaper. The reason it's cheaper is mostly because of location, but the location difference isn't bad. It's not a bad thing. It's still in an area that I like. It is just a generally cheaper area than the other areas that I like. That is the best way to explain it. Because I don't want to just like blatantly say. How far from home are you looking? It's close. Not next to a hazardous waste dump then. No. It's not next to a hazardous waste dump. It is in a good location. Alright, Talkatoo. Cascade Kingdom Timer Challenge 2. Chomp through the rocks. That's really close. Just not gonna use the bedroom as better. Nope. I stand by this, chat. Wherever I end up going, the bedroom is going to be an office. That's like inevitable. I need space to do content. I do not have space right now. I really just want a dedicated space. Because doing all the paper craft stuff without a dedicated space sucks. It really, really sucks. When I hire, I'm not gonna hire a personal assistant. Also, me saying my bedroom is gonna be an office means the bedroom in the apartment is not going to be a bedroom. It means the bed or pull-out bed will be in the living space. Do I like YouTube or Twitch better? YouTube has better discoverability than Twitch, and they also pay their creators better. But I think Twitch is a better streaming platform, and I really enjoy streaming. I don't know. I mean, I like them both for their own reasons. Maxi stunt driving, on the lone pillar, the invisible maze. My mom does that all the time. She's always like, Lily, I'll be back. She does it when she goes upstairs, and because she can't walk up the steps. So if she's going upstairs and not bringing Lily, she will say, Lily, I'll be back. Wait, I need to get this moon first. It's important to inform them of that. I mean, I think it's good. Where did my username come from? The tree. Fir tree. You know, the conifer. Who's my favorite content creator? I don't like picking a favorite content creator because I'm friends with a lot of content creators. And I don't like saying like, oh, this person who I'm friends with is my favorite. Could have warped to a different spot, but too late now. I mean, this still works. Like Smaller CJ better? That's the same type of question. I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I like this friend more than this friend. Making friend tier lists is cringe. I'll just put it like that. That wasn't the 4. Hecked up. Favorite cereal? I rarely eat cereal. Sorry. Walking the desert. Lost in the luggage. Treasure of Jaxie Ruins. Opinions on Cheerios? No strong opinion. Do another Mario Gun video? It would be redundant to do a second one. Unless it was like a different Mario game. But there's not really another Mario game I want to make content on right now. If I do another but I have a gun video, it'll be for a different game. It won't be for Mario Odyssey. You try SM64 FPS, it's amazing. A lot of people have already done that though. I don't really want to do it. Because my video wouldn't be any different than theirs. Usually I only like doing content that people have already done if I feel like my take on it's going to be unique. And I don't feel that way for like the SM64 gun thing. Lost in the luggage. Do media share? Maybe again someday, but it's hard to do media share streams. Hey, well, I'm glad you enjoyed the video, Sawyer. Hopefully you're not feeling sick anymore. Hidden room in the inverted pyramid. Secret of the mural. Dancing with new friends. Pineapples and pizza, yes or no? I like it, but it has to be with something else. It can't be pineapples on their own. Video share streams are a nice treat when they happen. They can be funny. I just hate the like moderation aspect of it. Because it's so easy for somebody to send something that's just not appropriate for the stream. And I hate worrying about that. Pineapple with bacon on pizza? Yeah, that's fine. For me, pineapple just has to go with something like savory, like a meat or something. So bacon works, ham works. I don't think I've done pineapple and pepperoni, but I mean, I'm sure it would work. It's just like, it has to be with something savory. You want frozen pizza? What about frozen pizza? Frozen pizza like cardboard sauce? I mean, frozen pizza's fine. Like, you get what you pay for. Like, it's functional. It works. I'll eat it. It's a lot cheaper. Pizza on pineapple? No. Taxi driver. Hidden room in the falling sands. Oh yeah, I only have 2 right now. Where did Mario get that guitar? His pocket, probably. Video game characters are notorious for fitting a lot of things in their pockets. Evening monochrome motion. Hope you're doing all right. Pockets, yes, pockets. I mean, what else would it be? Don't answer that. I don't want to hear your answers. Because I know what they are. If I get another inverted pyramid moon here, that'd be great. Nope. I did not. Secret of the inverted mural. Oh, I got another IP moon, of course. when it's not worth it to do Harriet anymore. Fantastic. I think it's still worthwhile to go in there and get those 2 moons, though. And chat, I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten much today. Who predicted 200k? Oh, fun. Shout outs to predictions. I need to feed myself. Yeah. I know. I know. I'll eat after stream. I'll eat after stream. On the statue. I was just up there! That is so hecked up.
The unlock it emote's just for 24 hours.
Honestly, somebody mentioned it recently, and I might decrease the price at some point. We have like way too many emotes, so there's not really a reason for it to be 1,000. People aren't gonna drop 60,000 channel points just to get every emote for a day. You know, I should have grabbed those coins. Oh well. We don't have an option to send me a snack. There are like extensions like that. Like I know one of them is called Treat Stream, and you can literally send food to streamers. I think it's really expensive though, which would make sense. Because like not only are you paying for delivery, but you're paying for another like company to do delivery on your behalf. Like you're essentially paying somebody to order DoorDash that goes to the streamer. People have already done coinless stuff, Nicholas. I've already even done a coinless video. I probably won't do that. Top the tall tree. Budding pipeway ceiling secret. Nut around the corner. Do I watch Jaden animations? Sometimes. He makes good videos. If I ever, like I've mentioned, I kind of want to do a Nuzlocke video at some point. If I end up doing that, I'll probably end up taking a lot of inspiration from her Nuzlocke series. Because it's like very narrative driven. And there's probably a lot to like potentially learn from just taking a closer look at those videos. Deepwood's treasure trap. Rolling rock in the woods. That's not deep woods. Also, Celine redeeming smile. Guys, we need some smiles in the chat for that. Get your smiles in. You're required to. It's the law. How many players was I planning to have for the game show? 4. It was designed for 4, and the pick a pipe shows that. Because there was only 4 pipes for people to pick. Hope your run is good. Have a nice day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Finally managed to catch a stream after the soccer season ended. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope the soccer season was good. Alright, let's get out of here. So this should lead me pretty close to Rolling Rock. Then we can collect that moon and go to Talkatoo again. She about minimum capture speeder. I forgot the field was recognized by the bot as eel. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some people just ask genuine questions in that stream and it turned out that it ended up being a word. Climb the cliff to get the nut. Treasure made from coins. That sucks. Not that grew on the tall fence. Climb the cliff to get the nut. That's nearby. I can grab that on my way up here. Do I play games off stream? Sometimes. A lot of the time I don't have a ton of energy to play games because I play them so much on stream. It's kind of funny. Like, I remember I'd always hear streamers talk about, like, oh yeah, I don't play games much off stream. And I always thought, like, huh, really? And here I am. I don't play games much off stream. I do sometimes, though. Like, I still enjoy, like, playing stuff with friends and whatever. I just don't do as much off stream as you would think. Too many real life obligations too. I mean, that helps. But a lot of my like real life obligations are, I guess, pertain to work, which is video games. And I don't know, I think it's just a thing where if you spend like all day doing something at work, you don't oftentimes want to do it when you're off work. Like there's just, I guess, this huge mindset with like a lot of playing games these days for me is that like it pertains to work, and it's like, when I'm playing a game, it's oftentimes like, oh, how can I turn this into content? Like, what my brain is much more fixated on when new games are coming out, the games that I can make videos on, than the games that would just be fun to play. Maybe it feels like a missed opportunity. I mean, sometimes playing games off stream, it is like that. But for what I do, there are a lot of like the games I could play off stream aren't like that. Like let's give an example. I mean, this isn't a good example actually. This is a better example. If I play Overwatch off stream, like there's no way in heck I'm gonna stream that game. FPS content is like so far detached from what I do, it's just not a good idea. It would not work out, like, ever. So like I can play an FPS game off stream and not once think like, oh, I would want to stream this. With a lot of indie games, that isn't necessarily the case, because sometimes it's like, oh, people might enjoy watching me play this. Like, Stardew is a great example of that. I wouldn't have known so many people would have enjoyed watching me play Stardew until I just played it. When did I first start streaming Twitch? 2017. So I've been around for a while, but things didn't really get serious until like late 2018. Stretching your legs. Nut hidden in the fog. I hate this set of moons. It just kind of sucks. No, you. That was supposed to be a long jump. If it could be any height, how tall would I be? I don't know. I feel like there's appeals to being short, but also appeals to being tall. You having a burrito? Nice. Burritos are pretty good. I am a burrito fan. I just need growth, but past year, seeing your consistent viewership grow from 100. Yeah, it's been crazy how things have grown. And I hope things keep up. But yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Alright, I didn't get that, so let's get the guy down here. If I could choose any animal, what animal would I be? I like being a human, I'm not gonna lie. I know that's not what you're asking, but it's just the truth. Like, I know it might be like, oh, he's a furry, he's gonna pick his fursona animal. But what benefit would I get from being a fox? I don't think foxes even live to be 24, right? Like, that doesn't sound super appealing. Like, it's kind of good being the dominant species on the planet. Like, that's all I'm saying. I like being a person. Someone just lost 250k channel points. That's an oof. But that also just means people in chat just gained 250 channel points, because it's, you can't like lose, or you can't destroy channel points in predictions. They just transfer. Wait, I misread the pred? No. You're a mod now. You can't be misreading the preds. You can be a cool city fox that eats garbage and sleeps on doormats. I'll get hit by a car, and eating garbage sounds like it would suck. No one votes for the correct prediction. Would that destroy channel points? Yeah. Dropping in Lenko mode. Alright, that's close. Dory Backrider. What's in the box? I've been to all my streams. I mean, I'm the only person who's been to all of my streams. Double checking the pred, but you don't think Dow lost? I don't know what the the pred even is, to be honest. I don't handle the preds. Taking notes, dive and swim. Our secret little room. Unzip the chasm. Alright, so we can get taking notes after the boss fight. If it was for rock behind a rock wall or no. I didn't get behind a rock wall, I'm pretty sure, so. Hey, well, I'm glad the stream's helping make your day better. Glad to hear it. How's the stream going? It's going alright, J-Man. It's going alright. Just a chill stream today, talking with chat, just having a good time. One of those sorts of days. I got you back into SMO early. Well, that's cool. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. Yeah, gameshow will be a YouTube video. It'll be up on my channel. It'll probably take about a month. Because it's a lot of editing. Like, my editor's working on it, but it's not their only project. So they were like, yeah, this will probably be like a month. Hey, we go to the lake. Nice. Penguin of the month. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes for the month. And thank you so much for the resub. Oh wait, it wasn't a resub. It was just a normal sub. I don't know why I always say that. I always say resub on first time subs. Either way, I appreciate the first time sub. It makes you happy when you see something you said in chat in a YouTube video. Yeah, you can like just look at the stream and be like, hey, that's me, look at me, I'm in the video. You have 10 minutes to watch. I mean, hey, that's still some time. 10 minutes of gaming. Man, I should have ate before stream. I'm hungry. And this is all my fault, and it was completely avoidable. I like the Mario movie trailer. I think Chris Pratt's voice is really funny. Because it's just Chris Pratt. No, I'm not gonna eat anything until after stream. I move out, I have to cook for myself too. My parents already don't cook for me. Moon shards in the jungle. Topper propeller pillar. Cave gardening. Well, I mean, I understand why, like, you can't necessarily have the Mario voice be, like, super, like, accurate or whatever. Where's the last shard? Because, like, imagine you hear Mario's voice as it sounds in game for a whole, like, 90-minute movie. I feel like it would be kind of awkward. Wait, no, I didn't. No. They picked Chris Pratt because he can do a good Brooklyn accent. I mean, I'd believe it. I still think it's gonna start out as like Mario in New York in live action. Below the cliff's edge. Peeking out from under the bridge. Inside the rising stone pillar. Yeah, that's the other reason, because he's popular. I mean, all of the actor picks are like, hey, this is a popular person. It was definitely an instance of picking people for, you know, the sake of name recognition. You think it's gonna be a musical? I think I got a YouTube video on my recommended that said the Mario Maker movie or the Mario movie is secretly a musical. I didn't watch it, but it was there. Oh, Orly Borly, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Game theory? I don't know who made the video. I just saw it in my recommended. Love the idea is Charlie Day as Luigi though. There's probably a lot of like people who the voices will genuinely fit and like feel right. These are pretty good together. Seeing Mario sing. I mean, honestly, it'd be pretty funny if it ended up being a musical. Like, imagine. I mean, musicals can be fun. Maybe we'll get a banger out of the Mario movie if it's a musical. If you were cast the Mario movie, who would you be? Shopkeeper 1. I'd try and sell Mario something. And when I say Shopkeeper 1, I'm still referring to the live action part of the movie. So it's just me standing there working a underpaid minimum wage job or something like that. And yeah, it's just like a convenience store. It is me. That's who I would be. You know, the part before he gets sucked into the Mario world. Hold up live. I mean, that's my fan theory right now, that it's gonna start as a live action movie. And then he's gonna get sucked into the Mario world. That'd be a New Donk? No, because New Donk City is in the Mario world. I'd be a New Yorker. It's gonna start in present day New York. Or would it be Tokyo? No, it'd be New York. It'd be New York. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I will watch the movie. I mean, I have to. I can't not watch it. Oh, but it'll suck because then I can't talk about it on stream. I won't be able to talk about it. New York, yeah. And I do New York accent? I don't have to. It's not everyone who lives in New York has a New York accent. I missed the split. Yeah, I did. I don't know which one it was. I'm just gonna do this. Sure, you lived there a long time. Exactly. Not everyone has an accent. Like if I were to go down south, I don't have to have a southern accent. I can just talk normal. I can be normal. All right, Talkatoo, what are you giving me? Holding up a high rise. How do they take out the trash? Jump rope hero. Let's do jump rope hero. Let's go. Of North told you had an accent and you about died from shock. Well, I mean, everyone has like an accent to some degree, you know, like you're gonna talk a little differently based on like where you grow up and who you're around. But most people's accents, I feel like they're not very heavy. Alright, I'll plant the plaza.
Hi. Oh.
When the girl says faster and jump rope, you hear Mr. Pancake. I can see it. A lot of people hear miso pancake. Like, that's a pretty common one. Watch the YouTube videos and you're glad to catch the stream. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you like the YouTube videos. Worked pretty hard on the YouTube stuff. And hopefully we have some more exciting stuff coming soon. I mean, the game show video will be really good when that comes out, but... That'll be a bit. That'll be a bit. Alright, I don't know if this is the right moon or not. If it's wrong, we'll just go grab the other one. Gosh dang it, it's wrong. Okay. Well, we have to get 21 moons in this kingdom now. Yay! 21! Woo! Never seen that jump. It's actually not as hard as a lot of, like, jumps where you skip stuff. Pretty easy, comparatively. All right, Talkatoo, what you got for me this time? Moon shards under siege. All right. Bullet building. Okay. Glittering above the pool. All right, I guess. Not really a good set of moons. The shard sucks. There we go, that's shards, get the moon, and then we can leave and do bullet building. Do I want to warp? No, we should probably just leave the sub area. I just hate having to go through the whole taxi animation. Pi_Kitsune, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 43 months, I appreciate it. Will you ever not be the guy who plays game? I don't know. I like being the guy who plays game, but who knows how long I'll get to be the guy that plays game for. You never know. You were excited for your burrito and you choked on it? Please don't die. Wait, am I doing rooftop pool? Yeah. I wasn't sure. We need to do a stream where you master the speedrun from viewer submitted ones. I mean, I might do another viewer submitted speedrun or challenge stream at some point, but it'll be a little bit because I don't want to like do too many of those. Because then it gets like old and overdone. Motor scooter escape. So I give you the 100 bits, Lindsay. Off the beaten wire. Sharpshooting under siege. These moons suck. I'm getting the worst set of moons. Can I play an instrument? I can like kind of play the piano. I'm really rusty, so I'm not competent these days. But if I put like time into relearning it, I feel like I could play some pretty impressive songs. Ba-da-da. Alright, let's do off the beaten wire first. Piano stream? Maybe someday. It's the sort of thing where like it would be cool, because I feel like when you see a streamer and you just like, oh, they have this like other talent that doesn't relate to their stream, and then they do it on stream and it's really cool. Like stuff like that's awesome. But the amount of work I would have to put in to actually be good at piano to do like enough to make a stream out of it would be so much work. It wouldn't be worth it. I would be something I would have to do because in my free time, I want to do piano again. That's the only way a piano stream would ever happen. For reasons motivated entirely not streaming. Piano relearning stream doesn't have to be good. I don't think you realize how much how much that would suck as a stream. I feel like if you've ever practiced an instrument before, you know, but if you haven't, maybe you don't. Do I have any other hobbies? I mean, I guess it depends on what counts as a hobby. Like sometimes I'll watch cartoons or anime. Not all the time, but sometimes. Like new Mob Psycho 100 season, I'm pogging. Because I want to say out of all the anime I've watched, that's probably my favorite. I wasn't supposed to grab that moon. I have to get 22 moons now. Gosh dang it. Whatever, I could grab 2 extra moons. It's fine. Trying to practice viola again and your hands hurt so much. A lot of instruments are just very physically demanding in terms of like your hands and stuff. Bench friends. I love bench friends. Pushing through the crowd. I love pushing through crowds. How you doing, Captain Toad? I love that guy. Your fingies don't want to bend that way anymore. You gotta like do some hand exercises or whatever, like stretches. Yeah, basically Fosbird. And if I grab a moon Talkatoo doesn't tell me to grab, excluding story moons. I can grab story moons whenever. I have to get extra moons. So in this kingdom, I grabbed 2 moons that Talkatoo didn't tell me to do that weren't story moons. So I have to get 2 extra moons here. Because basically, if a moon isn't a Talkatoo moon or it isn't a story moon, it doesn't count. Hello, Shadow Reaper. Hope you're doing all right. Adds an element of RNG to the run. Yeah, it's sort of like a randomizer. Just a really, like, small randomizer, I guess. Yeah, this min capture is going really fast. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more captures than you normally would in a min caps run, huh? Just subtract them at the end, no worries. Yeah, exactly. Hey Pichu, hope you're doing alright. I think somebody's making popcorn chat, which sucks because I'm hungry. So the popcorn is making me even hungrier. This is hecked up. This is so hecked up. Yeah, it's that popcorn smell. Motivation to get a fast run. Treasure in the ice wall. Ice dodging Goomba stack. Hound of Snow Kingdom art. Alright, the first 2 moons were good, and then the 3rd moon came out, and I was like, well, heck you. Is there parental obligation for food? Well, you still can't. I'm not gonna eat popcorn while streaming. Yeah, I'll just eat after stream, like I said. I'm not gonna try and eat during stream, even if I'm hungry. Like, there's only an hour left in stream. Twitch shows an ad with Tim the Tatman on it. Wait, isn't he a YouTube streamer? I have to know the context of this ad now. If there's an ad with Tim the Tatman in it, I have to know. It's a Chipotle ad. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still kind of funny though. I feel like the sort of ads you get on Twitch are really funny. Like, funny in the sense that, like, they're very obviously trying to appeal to gamers. And I don't know, it's just funny to me. You get pizza ads about gaming. Exactly. It's just an interesting sort of advertising environment. Like that it works the way it does. You don't think baby car seats appeal to gamers? I mean, Twitch is probably trying to broaden their like advertising market, whatever. Like, I mean, they've been pushing ads so hard. Like, I've seen people complain about the ads incentive program, but to my, like, understanding of it, it's, like, designed in a way that is supposed to be, like, very favorable to creators. Shopping in Shiveria. Behind Snowy Mountain. Yeah, like, the only thing that sucks about the ads incentive program is the automation, mainly. That it's forced. Like, to my understanding, if you don't meet the hours required streaming for it, you still get a partial payout, and you can still make more money than the, like, payout offer as well. Like, the months I've done the ads incentive program, I've earned more than I was offered. Gotta take the dog to the bathroom, be right back. All right. I'll be streaming tomorrow? No, I don't stream on Fridays. I also have a thing I need to do tomorrow. I mentioned it earlier, but I am going on an apartment tour. Touring an apartment complex. I hope I like it, because it's inexpensive compared to the other places I've been looking at. People who average 2K plus viewers can make up to 50K. It's crazy. Well, it depends on how much you're streaming. I would believe somebody who averages 2K viewers could make like 50K. However, I think most people who average 2K viewers are not making that much money. Shining in Snowtown. Variant treasure chest. Like, somebody who's making like 2K a month, or 2,000 streamers a month, 2,000 viewers a month, and is getting like a 50K offer, probably streams like 250 plus hours a month. Why didn't I grab the chest? I was supposed to. But I guess for context, my offer next month, and I'm pretty comfortable saying this just because I think it's good to be transparent with ads since Twitch is pushing them so hard. My offer next month for ads incentive is $1,000 for like 80 hours streamed. With 3 minutes of ads an hour. Captain Toad is chilly. Do I want to do that moon or Slip Behind the Ice? I want to do Captain Toad. I like him. Not bad. Yeah, it's a decent amount of money. Like, that's a very significant amount of money for me. Like, the whole reason I'm doing the ads incentive stuff is because it's like a great way for me as a creator to get more stable income. Because the amount you make every month can fluctuate so much. And since I'm moving out soon, I just want to be able to make sure I am making enough money to, you know, pay the bills, live happily. Yeah, basically just pay the bills, live happily, and be able to reinvest in the content. Because a lot of my best content exists because I've been able to spend money to make it happen. Donlord, thank you for the tier 1 for 2 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes for the month, and thank you so much for the 2. Yeah, ads are a good thing. I just hope Twitch works to improve the quality of life of playing ads on their platform. Because right now, I think there's like, it's annoying. It is annoying to get an ad in live content. Like, I think if they did things like make replay better, or like had the option to have the stream pause when an ad plays, like that would just improve quality of life so much. Because most viewers are lurkers. You can back to the dark waterway, hurry and stretch. Gap in the ocean trench. It would be nice if subtitles would be added on the minimized stream. Honestly, if Twitch just had an automated subtitles option like YouTube, just on all streams, like you didn't have to do it as an extension, that would be a good thing. At least allow you to skip the ad. I think skippable ads would also be a good thing. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Because Twitch's ad program seems to be very focused on, you know, the time you're playing ads. Like, you're playing ads for a minute or 2 minutes or 30 seconds. So skippable ads, I'm not sure how confident I am with that. Feel much better about ads if something important was going on, if you could still read what was happening. Yeah, like something like that would be good. Or again, like I'm really for the idea of letting people enable the stream pausing when an ad plays. And then like on YouTube, you can just have a button where if you click it, it brings you back to the live content. So you would just be watching like a minute behind after the ad plays, and you can speed it back up to live whenever you want it to. That's just sort of where my opinion is on it. I'm not doing viewer IDs right now, SMM2. Go to rewind to watch where you left off. Yeah, like, there's some things that aren't the greatest about YouTube streams, but the way that their video player works, with being able to easily rewind or get back to live content, is really good. And I think Twitch should try and strive to have something like that. Worst is when you get one of a world record, then miss it because 3 minutes of ads when you go into the stream. So the nice thing right now with like what I'm doing with the ad stuff is you shouldn't get an ad when you click on my stream. You should only get an ad on those 20-minute intervals. So sometimes you might click the stream and an ad's already playing, so it might just play the ad. I don't know how that works. Or you could click on the stream and then 30 seconds passes and then an ad plays or something like that. But there shouldn't be a situation where you click on the stream and an ad just immediately plays. It should only be on the intervals. Is that how it's set up now? I know it's changed. It's only set up that way if you run mid-roll ads. And I run mid-roll ads because I'm in the like ads incentive thing, which is automated mid-rolls. There we go. You just got rickrolled by the person you were watching? I'm so sorry. I can't believe they would do that to you. Where's Gushin? They're there. Alright, see you later, mother. That sounded so weird. That sounded so weird to say. I like said that and then I thought about it and it's just like I think there's no rule against that wombat swag, but I don't know if it's optimal or not. Gameshow 6 thinks you think you could do something like Minecraft Championship and SML. I watch a lot of MCC, so I mean, I feel like there was probably some inspiration from it. In some ways. I just like the idea of events. I think they're cool. But I'm glad you like the game show. Glad you liked it. Do I support an MCC? I don't really have like a particular person where it's like, oh, I stand this person. It's just every month I'll be like, oh, MCC's happening in 2 days, and then I'll watch somebody. That's how it goes normally. Whose stream do I typically tune into? It varies. I don't have a typical person I tune into. I just like Minecraft. Alright, we're done with Seaside. You had no idea you could hurt that boss by blasting water on him? Yeah, I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it. How did you beat that fight the first time if you didn't know you could blast water on him? Because there's lava on his head at the start. What did you do? Like, what did you do? Gun mod. The gun mod doesn't work on that fight. You don't pay attention that hard? Fair enough. Blast water out the first round and then do 2 ground pounds. You know? Fair. I'm sorry that you did that, but fair. Is there any other way to do it? Yeah, you're supposed to just shoot water off. You can shoot water at them all 3 times. You don't have to ground pound. There's no requirement to do ground pounds. You also ground pound the Mecha Wiggler? I mean, some people might. The funny thing about my first SMO playthrough, since we're talking about it, like, I don't remember much from it. I played this game way too much to remember, like, anything I ever did while playing this game. Unless it was, like, a world record or something. But, it was... RC car. When I got to it, for whatever reason, I decided it would be a good idea to spend the next, like, a day only grinding RC car instead of trying to beat the game. I got, like, top 8. Piled on the salt. Orc flicking detour. spinning athletics, and gold. These are all so far away from each other. But yeah, I just spent like several hours playing RC car so I could get like a top 10 time, and then I stopped and beat the game. Why beat the game when you can do RC car? Exactly my thought process. I think the way I worded it to a friend at the time was that I was achieving perfection or something really cryptic like that, and I would not tell them what I was actually doing. Because like that's totally a me thing to do. Like just be super vague about what's actually going on and what I'm doing in the game. And then when I've finished it, I show them. And I'm like, hey, look at this. That is just how I am sometimes. I am an absolute doofus. I was really laughing at volleyball moon. Everyone's awful at that moon. I don't know if that's a weird thing. I feel like the volleyball moon is one of the moons I get the most complaints about. People are always like, I don't know how anyone does it. Taking notes, swimming in magma. Strong simmer. Oh, that's purples. Wait, what is the third moon that I didn't grab? Frick, I have to get an extra moon here. That sucks. Hey, I can still do it. Let's go. You couldn't sleep when you first played SMO? I would wake up at 3 a.m. like a kid on Christmas, play before work. I mean, that's valid. You know, nothing wrong with being excited for something. I think it's important to, you know, enjoy the little things in life. Love the chill vibes and relaxed streams, and watching since hide and seek started. Usually lurk. Hey, well, I'm glad you enjoy the chill vibes. It's honestly nice. Like, I don't really have to worry about doing much on Twitch because I can just sort of like chill and talk with chat. Like, obviously every once in a while I gotta do like the crazy big streams, you know, like hide and seek or like cool new mods or whatever, but it's nice how not every stream has to be like that. And I can just sort of go live, do something simple and easy, and just talk with chat. Also, thank you for the 25 bits. Waddle, or W adult, however you say it. We're looking at a bunch of ingredients. That's really close. That's good. Excavate and search the cheese rocks. So we gotta buy this moon here, or not the moon, the outfit, so we can get the outfit moon from that Talkatoo told me about. You think when they say rocks in Mario World, it's cheese rocks? No, I think it's only in this game that the rocks are made of cheese. And it's not even all the rocks. Excavate and search I have, right? Yeah, I had to make sure. So hey, Rosie, hope you're doing well today. And I know I keep bringing it up, but like, it's hard to like state how exciting of a prospect it is to me to like be actually making plans to move out. Because like I am someone who values having their own space so much. Like when I was in a college dorm, I had my own room. And I loved that so much. So to have like essentially a deadline, or not, like I don't have a date yet, but like I have a point where, okay, this is gonna actually happen soon. It's just very, very exciting. So nice having your own space. It is. And I don't have enough space right now. Like it's not my own space, and it's not enough. Magma swamp floating and sinking. All the cracks are fixed. Man, these are all like so far apart. And shopping. I'll get shopping first. You live in a dorm this month and you're still not used to it? Do you like it though? I loved living in a dorm. Again, I think part of that is because I had my own room. Like I specifically stalked the room website for my college and would look for when rooms became available because people changed, and I got them. I like changed like multiple times to like get the room that I wanted, because I was going back and forth. There was like a point where I was kind of considering this other option where I would share a room with somebody, but like on one of the last days I changed back from sharing a room with somebody to being like, no, I want a solo room. I need this. And I'm thankful I did, because whoops, I don't need to get this moon yet. I am of the belief that if I didn't I might not have started streaming, or I would have just stopped. Because I had already been streaming by that point. But I feel like if I was in a dorm with somebody else, my anxiety would have gotten in the way too much of me streaming. Plus, I probably would have just ended up hating it. Like, I think back on how close I was to picking a room with somebody else. And it's like, it feels like when I think about it, I dodged a bullet. Like, it's one of those things that realizing how close it was, I'm just like, it's so terrifying to think about. Like, I genuinely think I would have hated it. Top a column in a row, surrounded by tall mountains, and we need to get one more. Need throwing vegetables. Okay. You did stream through having a roommate? Well, I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, who knows though? Like maybe if I did end up having a roommate, I would have met somebody I became like great friends with, and I would be super happy with where my life ended up, or something like that. But you never know. And I'm happy with the way things went, so it's just very scary to think about the situation where I was in that room that I shared with somebody. You're only able to do it because he was super chill and we hardly talked to each other. That's what my roommate in quotes was like. So I had my own room, but there was somebody I shared a very, very tiny common space with. Very small. And they were super chill. We didn't really talk much. They were nice. And yeah, I'm glad. Because I mean, I guess there's a situation where they could have been not nice. And that would suck. But no, we had literally no issues for the entire year. Which is great. When did I study? That was when I was in computer engineering. Well, I guess technically at the time I was in electrical engineering, but I wanted to be in computer engineering. So like after the first semester, I swapped. And then when I decided I didn't like computer engineering, I swapped off of it. And didn't take classes for a year until I came back in marketing. And then after that, I transferred schools and became a business major. And now finally, after all of this, which started in 2017, I will be getting a 2-year degree by the end of the year. So I went through all this garbage. I've been in college since 2017. However, I have taken a lot of time off and I have done a lot of classes part-time. But I'm getting a 2-year degree. Since being in college, since starting college in 2017. I just think it's funny to mention that. Like my original engineering program was a 5-year program, and I would have graduated in the spring of this year had I stuck with it. At least I have one. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. Like I will have a piece of paper. Sure, it's only a 2-year degree. It's an associate's degree. But hey, it's paper. If my stream fails a year from now and I'm like, "Oh frick, I need to get like a job or I need to go back to school," I will have a more easy in to do that. You know, I feel like my work experience being a streamer and running a business, plus a 2-year piece of paper, could potentially, you know, help me get a related job in the industry. 5 years for a 2-year degree. Yeah, but again, I probably took like 6 semesters or like 5 semesters worth of classes off, or like time off, because there was a whole year in there where I just didn't take any classes. Like 2019, I didn't take any classes. Then I went back into marketing in 2020, which is when COVID was starting up, and then I don't think I took classes over the summer, and then I took classes at the end of 2020, I think. No, I might have even been off in December 2020. And then I think 2021 is when I might have gone back. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a complete mess. Like all I really remember is I'm pretty sure I took 2 semesters of part-time classes for marketing, the marketing stuff. And since I swapped schools, I've taken 3 semesters of part-time classes, which has been enough to qualify for the degree. I didn't take classes to swap schools. I don't know what you're asking there. Me not taking classes has more to do with an external crisis in, you know, what I want to do with my life than anything. Like I will fully admit, I took off a lot of that time because I wanted to make streaming work. And I mean, it sort of worked because 2019, which was the first period where I took a lot of time off, I went from, you know, averaging probably like 40 viewers to being able to get Twitch partner. That doesn't mean it was a good idea, But it was just a situation where it's like, I want to do this. But it eventually reached a point where it's like, okay, I'm not really making... Like, I'm making enough money to live, but that's it. Like, I would have to go to a really, like, cheap apartment. And I would be living, like, paycheck to paycheck, and it would suck. So it would have been a bad idea. Which is why I kept doing school. Well, and a lot of pressure from my parents was also why I kept doing school, because I'll be honest, I'm not the most responsible person in terms of my approach towards wanting to be a streamer and wanting to do content. I did not take a very smart approach to it. But I guess it worked out. It did work out in the end, but I definitely made some objectively bad decisions. What is Twitch partner actually? It's not much these days. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, at this point, I've heard there's some streamers who are literally canceling their partner contracts and becoming affiliates so they can stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So, like, what is Twitch partner actually at this point? I don't know. You get more emotes, I guess. And that's like it. I wish you could cancel your partnership if you could keep the emotes and not run ads. Yeah, unfortunately, which is a heck. That's an interesting idea. There's a difference in pay scale for partners versus affiliates. There's not. Okay, well, I can't talk about this because Twitch has released all this information. The primary partner contract is 50-50 for tier 1 subs, 60-40 for tier 2, and 70-30 for tier 3. An affiliate is just 50-50 across the board. And from my perspective, the 50-50, like you getting better than a 50-50 cut on tier 2 and tier 3 subs is pretty negligible, because I probably have a total of 10 tier 2 and tier 3 subs, like, combined from both tier 2 and tier 3. Like, barely anyone's a tier 2 or tier 3 sub. So the amount of money you get from subs as a Twitch partner versus a Twitch affiliate is basically the same, unless you already have the 70-30 cut, which I don't. And basically no new streamers have at this point. What's the difference between the tiers? It costs more money, but you get more emotes. It's basically like you committing to support a streamer more per month. So it's basically like you get more emotes, the streamer gets more money. That's wild that I don't. So the funny thing is, Blue, I still have not met the requirement that Twitch set in the past when they were still giving 70-30 to get 70-30. I still have not met what I was originally told. Is it 1200? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. The original thing I was told was 500 paid subs, so gift subs don't count, for a 3-month period. I still do not have 500 paid subs. If you count Prime subs, I have over 500, but those don't count. So yeah. It was 500 in the past. Yeah, 500 is the only number I had ever been told. Hey, Julian. And hey, Rohan. about switching to YouTube completely, I don't think it would help. So I like having my stream and videos separate. It's just a nice quality of life thing for me. Because that means I don't have to necessarily worry about my streams affecting my videos. And then the other thing is, I think I would make less money on YouTube. Streaming than I would make streaming on Twitch. Which I think is kind of interesting. I think it's definitely interesting. Maybe one day I'll swap to YouTube streaming, but again, I like having it separate. I feel like even if I wanted to stream on YouTube, I would just make a separate YouTube account. Just stream on like Fir vods and call it like Fir Streams or something. How was the game show? It went great. I'm so excited for the video. It'll be the longest non-VOD video on my channel. Everyone enjoyed the game show? Yeah, everyone's saying that, and it makes me so happy. Because it is literally the most work I've put into a project, like, ever. Jesus Big Adventure. Bowser Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. Taking notes in the folding screen. Which one's timer 1? Is it just the one where you fall with the key? It might be. Jerusalem stream was disappointing, you missed it live, but the VOD was still great to watch. Yeah, and I think the video will be great to watch too. Oh, funny you mentioned that, Technome. Because I knew from the beginning I wanted to invite CJ. One of the original ideas in the like list I wrote up was literally take the Yoshi sub area in Mushroom Kingdom. You know, the one where CJ tried to chase me in hide and seek that one time and just couldn't. And then put a rabbit in it and make it a rabbit moon. But we didn't end up doing any like sub area edits. Because originally I mentioned like, hey, wouldn't it be easier if we just edit like sub areas and pre-existing things instead of making new stuff? And I was just basically told that like we could do that, but like getting everything ported and moved just takes a lot of time. So it's just, why not make new stuff instead? Which is what we eventually ended up doing. And I'm glad I was pushed to approach it that way. Because originally my thought process again was just a ton of like superstar mode style like sub areas of like existing ideas. So it's like, oh, this sub area already exists, let's change it. And yeah, I'm just very, very thankful That's... I don't know. I was just pushed in a direction that made the whole thing so much cooler. Hey, Doug Carlsman. Hope you're doing all right. Can you say hi to Malaya for you? Sure. Hi, Malaya. I probably said her name wrong. I'm sorry. But hello. Oh, Malia. Well, hello. Hope she's doing well. It was definitely better doing it with all new maps. I agree. Again, like the main reason I was afraid of doing all new maps is I was just afraid of like the whole scale of everything, but it worked out. Like, as it turned out, everything was a lot more possible than I realized. What do you reckon was the hardest challenge to make? That would be a question for Cupcake, who made the map, and not me. Because I just gave them ideas, and they also just came up with ideas on their own, too. So I don't know what the hardest one to make was. I know there were a lot of, like, potential issues with like the Bowser fight. Like there was a lot of like hacky solutions I think that had to be done. So maybe the Bowser fight was hardest, like in the escape sequence. I still can't express like how excited I am for that video to come out. There's a few things I'm excited for. I'm excited for that video. I'm excited to see how the Splatoon video does when I finish it, because that's what I'm working on now. I worked on the script a little bit today. And I'm even more excited for the video I'm working on after that, which is a Kirby video. It is a Kirby video, and it is a paper puppet video. What Splatoon video did I do? Permadeath. If I die, I delete my save file. What I'm working on right now is just trying to make it narratively a fun and interesting video to watch. So I'm probably going to end up spending a lot of time on the script for it, which I think is really important. I think the script is probably the most important thing for a video like that. Similar to like when people do Nuzlocke videos, you want a good script that's fun. Also, since it's not an Odyssey video, I have to make it better than everything else on my channel. That's sort of like my mindset. Whenever I'm making something that isn't Odyssey, it has to be some of the best content I've made. Which would explain why one of my favorite videos is the Breath of the Wild video. Which is also one of the videos that I think has the best watch time on my channel. All right. This wasn't as bad of a run as I thought it was. 153.40. 153.40. Love the content, been watching for a while. It's been recommended on YouTube quite a bit. Well, I'm glad you like it. Hopefully the new stuff that comes out is good. Breath of the Wild a year ago, but still haven't played it. You should. It's a good game. Like, even if you don't finish it, you'll still have fun. This is an insane time for a weird min caps run. Yeah, min caps. Min caps. Of course. Looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom. Me too. I need to make more Breath of the Wild videos leading up to Tears of the Kingdom so I can make Tears of the Kingdom videos. And to do that, I need to learn the Breath of the Wild speedrun, and then I can hopefully find a Breath of the Wild modder. There's like 1 or 2 mods I want to do. So we'll see. Yeah, that's gonna be the stream chat. I'm really hungry. I need to eat. But we can find somebody to raid. Who to raid? I raid Platicorn. I haven't raided Platicorn in a while. Yeah, let's do that. Let's raid Platicorn. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. I will be back Saturday. What I'm considering doing Saturday, and I don't know if this is what I'll do or not, but I might do Splatoon 3 permadeath again, except we'll make the transition from doing just normal, you know, beat the game to all levels. Now, I haven't beaten every level in Splatoon 3 yet, so that's my main concern, but I really want to try a challenge on stream again where it's just stupidly hard and takes forever for me to beat it over the course of like weeks. So I kind of want to actually give a shot at Splatoon 3 permadeath all levels. So, yeah. I will see you guys later, though. Thank you so much for the sports. I'll be back Saturday. Maybe Splatoon, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye.